He entered Jericho and was passing through. Look, there was a man named Zaccheus. He was a principal tax collector and quite wealthy. He wanted to see who Yeshua was, but could not on account of the crowd, because he was small of stature. So he ran on ahead and climbed up high into a sycamore tree in order to see him, because he was about to pass through that way. When Yeshua came to the place, he looked up and said to him, Zacchaeus, hurry up and come down, for I must stay at your house today. He came down fast as he could and welcomed him as his guest with great joy. But when they saw what had happened, they all began to complain, saying, He has gone off to be entertained by the man who is a sinner. But Zacchaeus stood still and said to the Lord, See this, Lord, half of all my possessions I will give to the poor, and if I have cheated anyone of anything, I will pay back each one 4 times as much. So Yeshua said to him, Today salvation has come to this family, because he too is a son of Abraham. For the Son of Man has come to seek and to save the person who is lost. Two men went up into the temple to pray, one a spiritual leader and the other a tax collector. The spiritual leader stood and was praying to himself, God, I thank thee that I am not like other people, swindlers, unjust, adulterers, or even like this tax collector. I fast twice a week. I pay tithes of all that I receive. But the tax collector, standing some distance away, was unwilling even to lift up his eyes towards heaven. He was beating his breast, saying, God, be merciful to the sinner. I tell you, this man went down to his house justified rather than the other. A certain man was planning to give a great banquet, and he had invited many guests. When the banquet hour arrived, he sent his servant to call those who had accepted the invitation. Come now, for everything is ready. But every one of them began to make up excuses. The first one said to him, I have bought a few. I need to go out and look at it. I ask you to excuse me. Another one said, I have bought a yoke of oxen. I must go and try them. I ask you to excuse me. Another one said, I have married a wife, and so I cannot come. So the servant went back and reported this to his master. Then the master of the household became angry. He said to his servant, Go out right now into the streets and alleys of the city and bring in here the poor, the crippled, blind and lame. The servant said, Master, what you have commanded has been done, but there is still more room. Then the master said to the servant, Go out along the main thoroughfares as well as the out-of-way hedges, and compel people to come in, so that my house may be filled. For I tell you that none of those people who were invited shall taste of my banquet.